From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Today is Monday. Happy New Week. It's the 28th of the month of November, the last few days of this month, 2016. And I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Goldsboro Wayne Television. Glad you're with us. Thank you for being there. And I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Things may be kind of sort of back to normal. Maybe kind of sort of, maybe not. After all, this is the holiday season. All right. And I hope your holiday season is off with excitement and fun. Okay. Right?
Yes.
Got a great program lined up for you today. Stick around. Education Hot Topics coming up next week, right?
It is.
This is on the 7th. This is next Wednesday. There's going to be Education Hot Topic. Now, if you could pick 3 people who would be the most influential, most likely to be at the top of their game in Wayne County as far as education is concerned, well, what 3 people would you pick? And I'll tell you who they are. One is Dr. Philip Kerstetter, who is the president of Mount Olive University, University of Mount Olive. The second is the Wayne Community College President, Dr. Thomas Walker, Jr. The third is Public School Superintendent, Dr. Michael Dunsmore. Those are the 3 gentlemen who will be at the Education Hot Topic event, sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County, coming up December 7th at Lane Tree, beginning at noon. It's a dinner, and cost members $20. For non-members, it's $30. Well worth every penny. The question these gentlemen will be answering is, how is the education community working together for a stronger Wayne, and what does it mean for the future? That's coming up December 7th at Lane Tree. If you have any questions, call the Chamber office, 919-734-2241, or you can go online and go ahead and RSVP to Linda M at WayneCountyChamber.com. Linda M at WayneCountyChamber.com. Next, what's next? Next,
Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
Or no, Dancing Stars of Wayne County.
Dancing Stars of Wayne County.
This is a rescheduled event. It will be held Thursday, January the 5th at the Paramount Theater, starting at 6:30 p.m. Support your favorite star. You can vote online at www.wayneeducationnetwork.org.
There you go.
It's $10 per vote.
Now, what if somebody wants to go to this event? What does it cost?
It costs us $75 per person.
$75 per person.
But in that $75,
What do you get?
You get 1 adult admission. You get 5 votes.
That's
So
$10
that's
a piece. That's
$50.
$50, yeah. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale at the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, and you can contact them at 919-734-2241.
There you go. All right, and of course the Chamber's having their big mixer coming up here next Thursday, December 8th, the annual holiday mixer at the Wayne County Chamber office, and I believe that's at 308 North William Street. In the block right off Ash Street. Turn on William, and then turn, if you're going that way, turn left. If you're going the other way, turn right. Okay. That's the mixer on Thursday, December 8th, beginning at 5:30 p.m., going for about an hour and a half. Music and food and holiday punch and a whole lot of fun. Whee! You like the way I do that?
Now, what if I done that?
Oh, then we'd have lost it. We couldn't have found it. Paramount Theater.
What's going on?
The Nutcracker Ballet. Of course, Nutcracker Ballet being one of the icons of the holiday season. The Nutcracker Ballet will be performed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, December 2, 3, and 4, at 7 p.m. and 7 p.m. and 4 p.m. So that's on the 4th at 4. That's a Sunday matinee. On the 3rd at 7, and on the 2nd at 7 as well. Tickets are anywhere from $13 to $18. And this is quite an event. They've been doing this for, this is the 35th year.
Wow.
Wow, 35th year. And some of those people are almost too old to even be in this thing. Oh, I bet they've changed over time. They're not using the same people. No, they've changed. Yeah. Don't you think?
I'd say so, Wayne.
Okay. Let's see here. We got parades.
Our Christmas parades start on December the 3rd. We will start out in Mount Olive, starting at 10 o'clock. Then we will head to Fremont for a 1 o'clock parade. Then we will head downtown Goldsboro at 4 o'clock. And then on Sunday, December the 4th, we will go to Pikeville, starting at 3. And on December the 11th, Eureka will have their Christmas parade starting at 3 o'clock.
Wow. That's great. Lots of Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Okay. The Holiday Art Walk. The Holiday Art Walk is coming up the 2nd, which is next Friday. No, it is this Friday.
Yes.
This Friday, according to the calendar over there. Anyway, it's this Friday, Downtown Art Walk, sponsored by a whole bunch of fine people. The Arts Council teamed up with Downtown Goldsboro businesses and artists and organizations and over 20 local artists and musicians for a fun evening. Downtown Goldsboro will be all decked out in holiday lights and decorations. Enjoy the lights, listen to the festive music of roaming carolers and local musicians, warm up with hot cider at one of the local cider stops. Meet the Arts Council's life-size gingerbread man. Whoa, whoa. Take a bite. He might bite back. I hadn't thought of that. Anyway, shop downtown businesses and artists. It's going to be a wonderful evening. And again, come to the Arts Council of Wayne County. This is at 102 North John Street in Goldsboro, corner of John and Walker, or Walnut. Walker Avenue's in Greensboro. That's beside the point. John Street and Walnut Street, starting at 4 p.m., you'll be able to pick up an Art Walk map and an Art Walk passport. Then you begin your Art Walk journey at any location on the map and then visit them in the order you prefer. You can go in any order you want. Get your passport stamped at each one of these stops, and then once you've completed the Holiday Art Walk, bring your passport to the Arts Council of Wayne County, corner of Walker and John. Walnut and John. No later than that evening, December 2nd, 8 p.m. That's 2,000 hours. You will be entered to win a $100 gift certificate to the Arts Council's Art Market. If you want more information, call the Arts Council at 919-736-3300, 736-3300. Okay? All right.
Ooh, a Christmas open house.
Woo, oh boy.
The Service Zone Agent and Goldsboro Parks and Recs are partnering to offer a Christmas open house at the Peggy M. Seegers Senior Center on Wednesday, December the 7th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. DJ Wildheart will provide entertainment. We will offer refreshments and door prizes. Please come and enjoy some holiday cheer with us. The public is invited.
Oh boy.
Yes.
A lot of fun.
For more information, you can contact Rob Phillips at 731-1589.
If you're doing any traveling,
Click it or ticket.
Click it or ticket campaign. That's underway. You really need to be cautious here. You should always be wearing your seatbelt when you're out driving around anywhere, anytime. But now, especially with more traffic on the highways, it's even more imperative that you drive with your seatbelt buckled. If you don't click it, you will get a ticket. If you don't click it, you will get a ticket. I like that. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. If you don't click it, you will get a ticket. Anyway, click it or ticket campaign going on. And if you don't click it, you're going to be charged a lot of money. The fines are stiff.
Almost $300.
You sound like you know what you're talking about.
I just read the info.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just read that somewhere. Right. So click it or ticket. Be careful, drive cautiously, and always make sure that everyone in your vehicle has a seatbelt clicked on. Okay, let's do this. We're going to go to our next segment. That'll be up next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today we're joined by Selena Bennett, Communities in Schools, and I'm glad you're here.
Thank you very much for inviting me back.
Well, glad you're here. This is toward the end of the year, where things are winding down for the year for most.
Yes.
Although Communities in Schools is getting ready to crank it up, aren't you?
Always.
Always. Tell me about Communities in Schools. What do you do?
Well, Communities in Schools is a nonprofit here in the community.
Right.
We work with the school system to provide wraparound services for students who are at risk. That could be at risk for failing their grade, possibly at risk for dropping out of school at an early age, at risk of simply not achieving as best as they should be. And so we work with 6 schools. We work with the school leadership team, and they identify students that our trained staff goes in and assist to provide those extra services.
That is all well and good, but we hear this a lot, and I know that somewhere that there's probably this whole thing is failing, isn't it? This is not working out for most people.
Not working. CIS is working out.
Don't hit me.
I will not hit you. I just happen to have something with me today.
Oh, really?
I do.
What have we here, fair lady?
We just had our annual meeting,
Yes.
as you would know, because you were there, at
Yes.
least for part of it. I saw you slip out early, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But we had approximately 125 of our community partners that attended this meeting in early November, and it was a fabulous event. This event every year gives us the opportunity to showcase the successes that we have had during the year. And so at this meeting, we presented our impact data to our community partners, and I bet you would just love to hear a little bit of this data.
I thought you'd never ask.
All right. As you know, Wayne, our model focuses on attendance, academics, and behavior as we work with children, because what we try to do is to identify those children that just, for whatever reason, they are not achieving like they can be or like they should be.
They don't reach their full potential?
They are not reaching their full potential, and it could be because maybe they don't have the support at home. Okay. Maybe it is because they're living in an environment that is not helping them to thrive in a school setting. So when we work with those students, we are identifying goals and working with the classroom teacher and the school counselor and the leadership at that school. Last year, we case managed, and that means we worked one-on-one with children. We case managed 449 students.
Wow.
And that's a lot of students to case manage. In addition to that, we provided supports of some kind in those 6 schools to 3,364 students. So we have a broad spectrum of services that we provide that will impact children. And then we have that more focused, intensive model that we use for those case-managed students.
So,
have I lost you?
No, I'm with you here. But now, 449, I was just doing some quick math in my head. You take 15 classrooms.
That's right.
15 classrooms full of students who are bound for failure.
That's right.
Because of whatever reason.
That's right.
15 full classrooms, 30 students per. That's an amazing number.
Yes, it is.
And they're on their way out.
And these are students that they just need that extra support. And as a classroom teacher, I know when you are meeting all of the demands of a classroom every day, and all of the demands that are coming down from the Department of Public Instruction, and they're all good demands because they're for quality. But sometimes you as a classroom teacher cannot get to every child in the way that you even want to.
Right.
And so that's where we come in. Last year, of the students that we worked with, 94% of them improved their academic goals.
Really?
94% of those 449 improved their academic goals.
These 449 were,
Yes.
were bound for failure.
Yes, that is exactly right.
94%.
Improved their academic goals. They may have pulled their report card in one subject. They may have pulled a grade up from a D to a C, but that's progress, and that's what we're striving for.
And I happen to know that, well, I don't know this for a fact, but I can only guess that as a student is bound for failure, they almost want to give up.
Many times.
They just say, I can't do this. I'm just no good, I'm not smart, I can't do anything. But when they go from a D to a C,
That's right.
and they see this progress,
then they know there's hope.
yes, they're inspired.
And the other thing, you know, when we work with behavior and attendance, 95% of those 449 improved their behavior goals. We get a lot of students who are referred to in-school suspension or might possibly be suspended out of school. So if you can keep kids in that regular classroom and they understand that, hey, if I'm suspended from class, even though my classwork may be sent to the in-school suspension room, it's not the same as me being in class receiving that classroom instruction on a daily basis.
Wow.
So those are the things that we work with. At our annual meeting, we also had several speakers that were present. Dr. Dunsmore talked about the impact of communities and schools and how we come in and provide assistance. He also talked about the devastation from Hurricane Matthew this year. And so, you know, it's like we've started the school year 2 times this year. Anytime you have a catastrophic event like we did, and you're out of school for over a week, and then you go back, you know, it's easy to say, oh, you'll just make up the time or make up the days. But lost instruction is a lot more difficult to make up than you would realize. And getting them back on a schedule and getting everybody acclimated to the routine again, all of that is one of the, you know, the challenges that we've been facing this year. We had Tammy Keel speak at our annual meeting. She is the principal at Mount Olive Middle School. And one of the things that Communities in Schools does at that school, and we do this at Goldsboro High School as well, we have a tremendous mentoring program. And Tammy spoke to the fact that her school achieved such great growth in their end of grade test scores last year, and she attributed one of those major factors to the efforts of Communities in Schools and the mentoring program that our success coach Mary Kay James has put into place at that school.
Wow.
We utilized 125 volunteers last year between our mentoring program and our teen court program.
125 volunteers.
125 volunteers.
How in the world
and
did
they
you
are
find?
on a regular basis.
Really?
Yes.
Where did you
yes.
find 125 people who would
Well,
volunteer?
We go
Amazing.
we go to churches. We speak to civic clubs. We speak to at area businesses who want to know more about our program. And then we come to Channel 10.
Ta-da!
And people hear about what we're doing. And you would be surprised at the phone calls that I receive after a Channel 10 session
Really?
has aired with people who want to know more about what we do. And I was on early in the year talking about teen court. And the very next day, I received a phone call from someone who said, can you please tell me more about the teen court program?
Wow.
I need to know more about this so that I can become involved.
Well, Communities in Schools is an amazing program. And who would have thought that we would figure this out? This is amazing.
Well, as Dr. Dunsmore even said at the meeting, what makes Communities in Schools a success is that, first of all, we have a quality staff that has great experience in education. But secondly, we can go in and do some things that are outside of the box.
Uh-huh.
Now, that doesn't mean we go in and do things that the principal doesn't want us to do. But because of the fact that we are not working for the Department of Public Instruction,
Right.
we are working as a program that provides wraparound services. That allows us the time and the creativity to do some things that a regular classroom teacher or a school counselor or social worker, they do not have the time to do these extra things that we do.
So a teacher with 30 or 40 students has 30 or 40 students.
Exactly.
And a volunteer with communities in schools, you work on an individual basis,
That's-
one-on-one?
A volunteer comes in and works either individually or in small groups.
Okay.
At Goldsboro High School, and at Southern Wayne as well, we send people in who meet on a regular basis with groups of students. And they talk about career goals. They look at soft skills. They talk to them about, what is important when you go in for an interview, Wayne? Are you going to sit there with your cell phone and text a friend when you're in the middle of an interview? Or are you going to make eye contact and actually present yourself as a young professional in an interview? And these are the kinds of things that we do when we set up these small groups. And many of our volunteers who come in and conduct our small groups are from area businesses. And they want to do something to give back to this community.
Well, the last interview I went on, I wasn't hired because the guy didn't like my flip-flops.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
You don't wear flip-flops to an interview.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's probably what it was, Wayne.
Well, duh.
That is probably what it was. The highlight of our annual meeting was the fact that we brought back one of our Goldsboro High School students who graduated 2 years ago. And he is currently working as an EMT here in Wayne County.
Wonderful.
And has hopes of joining the Goldsboro City Fire Department very soon.
Wonderful.
This is a student that we have followed from the 9th grade up until now. He is a phenomenal young man. He connected with the Goldsboro City Fire Department. He was part of the Explore Post program. We assisted him and coordinated for him as he went to Wayne Community College and became involved in the fire program there. And it was just such an awesome day to sit back and watch this young man that we have seen grow up from the 9th grade until now talk about not only the challenges that he had had as a student, but the rewards that he found through hard work and determination. And so that's a success story. And what does he want to do?
What does he want to do?
He wants to be a paid fireman right here in the city of Goldsboro because he wants to give back to the community.
That's quite a goal.
And he is speaking to small groups of students for us. And we have many requests to hear him speak because he talks to young kids about the fact that you cannot give up. You have got to continue to push because you can set a goal and you can achieve it.
And he is only one success story
He's only one.
out of many.
And, if I had had all day,
Yeah.
I could have had many more success stories. But I have found that an audience, after about an hour and 15 minutes, they're ready to go home. So we try to limit our annual meeting to an hour and a half.
You got to love your job.
I do. I do
You gotta
love my
love this.
job. I do.
And I bet you every single volunteer that's helping here also loves what they're doing.
If they didn't love their job, they would not come back. And of course, we require that they go through volunteer training every year. They know that there are policies and procedures in place. We definitely do those background checks every single year. We do everything in conjunction with Wayne County Public Schools.
Right.
They are our partner, and we do what we can to work with them. And it's a great partnership.
Well, these are amazing numbers here, and I know
They
you're
are.
proud. I know you're very proud.
We are extremely proud.
You could have done this for the last 200 years here in the U.S. of A., and we wouldn't have perhaps some of the problems we're having nowadays.
Well, the one thing that we strongly believe in is that if you do your work on the front end, then you're not having to pay on the back end. We know that 75% of our high school dropouts become involved in the prison system. And so if we can spend our money on the prevention side instead of on the other side, if we can help keep our students moving in the right direction, and we know that if they don't graduate from high school, that is already a major factor in determining the welfare, not only for themselves, but of their families. And so pushing them forward and helping them achieve is what we want to do.
Wow.
Now, in order to do that,
Yes, how do we do that? What do we
have
do?
to have money.
You got to have money. Well, let's get some money.
And so the next thing that we will be working on, our
Yes.
major push,
Yes.
January, February, March.
Okay.
March 31st, we have our Have a Heart for Students fundraiser,
Okay.
and it will be at the Terrace Room from 6 until 9 o'clock.
Okay.
We will be busy. Our fundraiser committee is starting the week, first week in December, as a matter of fact. And we will be contacting businesses and individuals to see if they would like to sponsor a table, if they would like to be a sponsor at any level, or if they would like to purchase tickets to attend our event. And it's going to be a great event.
And this is at the end of March.
That's right.
So is there a cutoff date that they had to, up until?
There is no cutoff date.
But the sooner the better, right?
The
I mean,
sooner
go
the
ahead and do it
better.
now.
That's exactly right.
Start on this now.
We want as many businesses and individuals as we can possibly have. We had a tremendous number of sponsors last year. We also had a silent auction last year that was phenomenal. And you know, it's a difficult time in our community because we have had so much loss due to the storm.
Yes.
So it may be a little trickier as we begin this process because we also want to be respectful of individuals and businesses that are still recuperating
Yes.
from the losses of the storm back in October.
Yeah. So, and that's understandable, of course, because not everyone was able to bounce back.
Everybody is not in the same position right now that they were last year, so that makes it even more important for us to attract some new sponsors and some new individuals that would be interested in helping us support students.
So how does someone make a donation?
Well, they can just write a check.
Aha!
They can write a check to Communities and Schools of Wayne County.
Okay.
They can go to our website. We even have a PayPal link to our website.
Make it easy.
Make it very easy. We are wayne.communitiesandschools.org.
Okay.
They can email me, sbennett@ciswayne.org, or they can call me, 919-735-1432. We are always happy to receive donations.
919-735-1432.
That's correct.
S. Bennett at ciswayne.org.
That's correct.
Or go to wayne.communitiesandschools.org.
That's right. And we even have a link to our website, to our newsletters on our website. So all of the pictures and all of the data from the annual meeting that I have shared with you today can be found on our website.
So to reconfirm all this information, go to the website,
That's right.
ciswayne.org.
That's right.
Is that right?
Wayne.communitiesandschools.org.
That's what I meant to say. Well, we were going over a whole lot of stuff there at one
I
time.
gave you a lot of information.
And my brain is that big.
I
see?
need to break it down into smaller chunks
Please,
when I share all of
please.
this information.
Yeah, break it down into packets.
I can
Packets
do
I
that.
understand. There you go.
I can do that.
All right, very good. All right, again, that's 735-1432.
Correct.
That's in the 919 area code, in case
Yes.
you were wondering. And Selena Bennett is the Executive Director of Communities and Schools, Wayne County. Thank you so much, Selena.
Thank you.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. What's special about today? I'm glad you asked. Here's what's special about today, the 28th of the month. Today is Cider Monday.
Ooh.
The first Monday after Thanksgiving is Cider Monday. It's also Cyber Monday. I suppose that has to do with everybody getting through Black Friday last weekend. All
It's
right?
kind of like a Black Friday on
Exactly.
computer.
Exactly. Exactly. Cyber Monday is when there's a lot of money spent online on Cyber Monday. Time for our trivia question for today. The category is geography. In fact, world geography. Angela Merkel is the Chancellor of Germany, right? Germany has a vast history, storied history, kind of sort of in the middle somewhere there in Europe. All right? So tell me, Germany serves as the southern border of what other European nation? All right, so if you're a map major, not math, but if you're a map major, or you're a geography buff, if you enjoy finding out where things are, you know about Germany. What's immediately north of Germany? Germany serves as the southern border to what other nation, other European nation? That's the question. We'll have the answer for you here in just a few minutes, right?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me. We talked about the Paramount. What do you have there?
We have a Christmas Bazaar fundraiser that is being held at the Senior Center. It will be held on Saturday, December the 3rd,
Okay.
which is this Saturday,
Oh, that's right.
from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. For $10, you can rent a table. So if you've not called, go ahead and call. And you can sell your arts and crafts, your baked goods, and collectibles. Contact Rob Phillips at 731-1589, or you can contact Sandra at 731-1591.
And you know, that's the same day as the Goldsboro Christmas Parade at Mount Olive and Fremont as well.
That is correct.
So you can do this, and it'll be over by 1 o'clock, and that'll give you plenty of time to get to the Goldsboro Parade at least.
That's right.
All right. So if you have items you can sell, it'll only cost you $10 to rent a table there. And what else do you have there?
We have Coffee with a Cop. The mission of Coffee with a Cop is to break down the barriers between police officers and the citizens they serve.
This is a good program.
It is. It will be held December the 8th. That's a Thursday, from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. at Krispy Kreme on East Ash Street,
Starting at 8:30.
starting at 8:30
Okay.
till 9:30.
Excellent. Coffee with a Cop. That's a good program.
Yes.
That's probably going to wrap it up for today.
Up.
What?
What about our horses behind
Oh.
us?
Oh, yeah. May and Flower.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Oh, that's right, tomorrow night. Yes, downtown Goldsboro. Downtown Goldsboro offering free trolley rides every Tuesday evening now until Christmas. The last date will be Tuesday, December 20th to ride the trolley. And the beautiful thing about this is that this year there are 3 trolleys riding all at the same time in downtown Goldsboro. Yeah, so more people get to ride more often. All right, it's free trolley rides, and line was long the last time, so get there kind of early there. And as night falls across the city of Goldsboro, you will enjoy these free trolley rides in downtown Goldsboro. And I don't know if you can see, let me get out of the way here. Let me go the other way. You see all the people back there on that trolley back there behind them? They're having fun, and it is fun. It's fun to ride these trolleys. And it's free, fun trolley ride downtown Goldsboro every Tuesday night now until Christmas. Right?
Right.
Here's Porcue and Pine right there. Horsey. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. You're losing your cable here. All right, there you go. Now, here's the answer to today's trivia question. Hup. Is that what you said? Hup. Oh, Germany is the southern border to what other European nation? The answer is Denmark. Yeah, Yumpin' Yemeni. Whee! There you go. Well, let's do this again tomorrow. We'll be back in here on Tuesday, tomorrow being the 29th of the month. Only 2 days left in the entire month of November. Then we head on into December to begin closing out the year. Can you believe that? So let's do it tomorrow. We'll be here at 7 a.m. The show repeats at noon, then it repeats again at 5:30 p.m. Have a great day. Please drive carefully. Always wear your seatbelt. And until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.